the fact that Black women shouldn't have to feel obligated to smile to Black men. We're holding a lot of trauma. We're holding a lot of problems, mental health issues. 24.
I'm gonna say this one more time. I need you to pay attention. I need all Black women to pay attention. The world is not moving. We understand. If you have all this trauma, go seek professional help, because the rest of us do not have to suffer you.
Okay, it's easy to tell Black women and Black people in the Black community to get help.
Whose responsibility is it to get the help?
But it's not available readily to our community.
That is bullshit. Whose responsibility is it to get the mental help they need? Who?
It is ultimately the responsibility of us to get the mental health that we need. But I'm letting you know that we are very underserved.
You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah, you could. They do.
So you say we're underserved. You got to tell me that the therapists that already exist are overloaded. We don't go get help, man. We just had a therapist on here before. I talk to psychiatrists, and first of all, understand who you're talking to. I know hundreds of people. What do Black people tend to deal with? How do Black women tend to deal with their mental health issues? With a licensed clinician or with Jesus?
That is what's pushed to us since from the age of we are little.
No, man. I asked who they see. We're not gonna play. I'm not gonna play the lily pad game. Did they go to a clinician or did they go to the church?
The church most often.
All right, and these are educated couples. Most of these women are educated, and they've heard about therapy. They make the choice not to go. No different than, I'm gonna switch it up. No different than women understand and hear that being 200 pounds and 5 foot tall is unhealthy. But yet 80% of our women are overweight and 80% of that is obese. They know the truth. They choose to do something else.
The narrative pushed to us most often is that a guy wants a woman with a big ass. He wants, a thick lady.
Accountability is kryptonite to modern women. Ma'am,
accountability is kryptonite.
If I accept it, then you got to do something about it. Because what about the traumas that the Black man has to deal with? But we still have to get out here and be functioning people in society, contributing. You don't get to walk around and say, have a special victim status.
I'm not saying we should have a special victim status, but our circumstance is different. We are women.
We are women, we feel.
Is your circumstance harder or easier than your grandmother and your great-grandmother?
Exponentially easier. We have access to information we didn't have.
Exponentially easier, but you're handling it worse. Your grandmother, your great-grandmother actually worked with a Black man with more trauma.
Because they understood that the Black woman and the Black man are on the same side. Now that we are all free and independent and we could do whatever we want to.
She didn't say now that the Black man don't want us, now that the Black man is off doing their own thing. She said now that we are free and independent, we don't need to be with y'all. And we never had Black women in some type of cage, in some type of, you can't do whatever we never had that. We are all in the same gang. That was the song that was made by the Coast All-Stars. We're all in the same gang. Let's stop fucking killing each other because we're all in the same gang. When that song was made in 1989 or 88, we're all in the same gang. We all was in the same gang. Since 1988, when that song was made, our women have aborted. All right? But there's something I want y'all to listen to this woman say. This woman is going to say, build with us, be with us, love us. Listen.
Why would we seek to, be one with the Black man? We think that.
Thank you. Clip it, slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you don't need to be with. There you go. There you go, Black man, Black man. There it is. She's finally got one to say it.
Build businesses with us.
Your grandmother.
She just said, build businesses with us. Build businesses with us. Let me see if I can back that up. Let me see if...
Build businesses with us.
Your grandmothers and your grandma.
Build businesses with us. People, I'm going to talk this morning about team. I got my man Eric Jones in here. He's up in his hero. He says, what's going on? My 12th Street Conrad, what's going on to you, homie, man? I got Mr. Dux. He's up in his bitcher. What's going on, homie, people? People, I can only drop this on y'all for 20 minutes. My sister set up a speaking engagement up with me in Richmond. I got to dip on over to Richmond. I got a speaking engagement today. Don't worry, I'm going to record it. Y'all going to hear it. So I got to drop something on y'all, man, and get to the speaking engagement that I got in Richmond this morning. It's happening for me. I think I'm going to make my sister my manager. She's a strong black woman. You know, you damn right it's kryptonite. He said, accountability for women is their kryptonite. That's why I'm not in a relationship today. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about team. What that woman just said is build with us. And I'm here today to tell you why you'll never be a team with a modern day woman, and especially a black woman. You'll never be a team with them. People, I am fond of a word called transitioning. I'm fond of that word. People, those that remember Fred Flintstone. Fred Flintstone he worked for Bedrock Rockers, whatever they call. His boss was Mr. Rumpelstiltskin or some crap like that. Mr. Rubble. No, Barney was Barney Rubble, but his Rumple, whatever. I don't remember his name. But when it first come on, it shows Fred. The horn goes off, and as soon as that horn goes, you go, he's gone. What's going on? I got Louis the 17th. He's up in this bitch. He bounces. People, it's easy for individuals. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Mr. Slate. That's exactly what his name was, Mr. Slate. But his boss name was Mr. Slate. People, it's easy for individuals to transition into bullshit. Then transition back into doing right. Let me say that again. It's easy. What's going on, LaShawn? LaShawn J is up in this motherfucker. He said, salute to you, you big ass. Can you push the camera back? Because I can't see all of you with your big ass head. Damn you. Damn you, LaShawn. It's easy for individuals to transition into fucked up shit than it is for them to transition to doing right. This is what I realize now and what I've learned from my last relationship. I dealt with an individual that dealt with a lot of wrong niggas and could not transition into doing and dealing with a man. Because of that, we could not be a team. We couldn't. There's a lot of individuals who want to navigate themselves through life and think that they can be both. Modern day women are under the impression that they can scream, I don't need no man, like that individual there. That woman basically said, men told us that they like thick, so we're going to be overweight for our men. That's what support? Boy, that's some support. You're going to support me by go hogging down 20 pizzas, being a fat tart ass. You're going to be a tart ass. You're going to fart and clear the room with your farting stank ass. You tart ass whore. I'm laughing at something else. Oh, farting ass, fat bitch. You gonna tell us I can be at my man because it's easy to transition into being overweight. It's easy to transition into being overweight. So therefore, the wrong that I do, I'm doing it for my man because that's what he wants. But when it comes to doing right, to transition into being and doing good, now all of a sudden, these individuals are screaming, I don't want to be at one with the man. I don't want to be at one with the. Why would I want to be at one with the man? Why would I want to do that? Why? Because it's the thing you're supposed to do. They can't transition into that. For that reason, you will never be a team with Western modern day women, especially women of color. You won't. They think that giving you 100% is telling you, I love you and buying you trinkets. But people, listen. I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to say. Hear me! What is the one thing that I scream about all the time? The one thing that I scream about all the time, I scream about this all the time. What I say is, you got individuals. I got Matt up in here. He's an up in this hero. What's going on to you, homie, man? I got Abdul Gaines. He's gaining on y'all. He's up in this bitch. So you got individuals that will say, they will say, I love you, XYZ, but be a team with everybody else. Like I told you, a woman, modern day woman, especially women of color, they'll never submit to you. They will never submit. This is why they don't have a deal with a good man protocol. There isn't one in place. When they run up on a good man, it's like, what the hell do I do? I'm wired to the booty out nigga. My experience is to the booty out nigga. If they was to go to the relationship committee, I don't know how I come up with this shit. If they was to go to the relationship committee and put in their resume, the relationship committee would be like, well, what type of man do you have experience in? Booty out niggas, bums, niggas with 50 kids, jail niggas is my specialty. Motherfuckers that I gotta argue with, motherfuckers that's trying to fuck my girlfriends. Yeah, I'm special. I can deal. I got all the experience in that. I don't see no experience in here with a man. Yeah, I know, but I want one. No, you don't qualify. You have no idea the teamwork that it takes to be at one with a man. Talking about teamwork today. Appreciate those thumbs up. Stop fucking with me. If you don't share my videos, you're a non-sharer person. I don't want you here. People need to hear this. You're dealing with a woman with 50 fucking friends. You'll never be in a teamwork with that woman. Ever. Ever. That woman to give you 30% of you, claim that that's 100%. You'll look at all that she's doing with everybody else and be like, you do know you're a team with those motherfuckers. People, I'm going to tell you something about your boy, if you don't mind. Every woman that I've ever been with knew it's all about me. Nope, he ain't doing. Every woman that I've been with, nope, he ain't fucking with nobody. Nope, he admire me. No, that motherfucker, he bite me on my booty. I got a good man. This man loves this ass. Oh, I got a good man. And then it's like, okay, now, but I got girlfriends. In the girlfriend committee, the girlfriend says that we can't be at one with our man. We can't be at a teamwork with our man. We will talk about this and that, but I am ready to throw my man under the bus. I'm ready to try to slander my man's character. I will take what my good man do and toss it up and bend it and twist it as something else. Yo, good woman. She ain't a good woman. That woman, she don't know what it takes to be a team player. Woo! No, that woman, you fucking with Pastor Chris right now. That woman, she will claim that because she gave you half of her sandwich. She's a good woman, but when you're calling on that woman to do what you need her to do, woo! When you're asking that woman to build with you, that woman says, no, I won't build with you, but I'll help you. No, what I'm doing and for everybody else. I want everybody else. And those are my female friends, by the way. I want my female friends to know that I am always and will always be a team with the coalition of hate. The coalition of no good men. Can I get a and up in this bitch? Yo, I'm truly laughing at something else, man. Oh my God. Oh, boy, I just cracked myself up. What are you gonna do? I'm telling you. Team, that woman just said, we don't want to have nothing to do with men. We don't need men. We can be free from men. And then what did she end it with? After she super incriminated herself, even Kevin said, finally. That's why I said that is the best interview I've ever heard. Because Kevin said, finally, one comes on here and say it. Bag it up, put it on World Star. There it is. They will never be at a team with you. Modern day women will never be at a team with you, especially women of color. They think that they can say all this shit and then transition back into loving a man. This is why it's easy to abort work on Friday, but hard to transition back into going to work on Monday. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy to say, you know what? I'm going to I just want to be a woman. I want to let the woman committee know. I want to let the women committee know I'm with them. I will never be at one with a man. Then they get into a relationship. While they're in a relationship with you, this is what the last woman showed me. While they're in a relationship with you, they're on parallel keeping their friends abreast. This is that. Then they come back with you. Then they go back over to the friend. They will only the alliance of their friends is no, I'm gonna be in an alliance with my friends. I'm gonna just come over here and let them know I'm dealing with a dick and some balls. No, they consider you a dick and some balls. They don't consider you a man. They consider you a dick and some balls, because when they deal with some dick and balls, when they deal with some dick and balls, it's like, okay, well, we'll just blah blah blah. Then report. So what you and your dick and balls do today? Oh, me and my dick and balls. Oh, blah 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 blah. He want this and he want that. I got Leonard up in this bitch. Leonard is up in this bitcher. What's going on to you, homie man? Frog says, yeah. Mm-hmm. Frog says, yeah, male concubine. Mm-hmm. That's all you are to them. That's all. Every woman that I've dealt with knew it was all about them. Still, it meant nothing. I was even, they talked about Giannis Antetokounmpo last night. Y'all won the Bucks won the NBA championship last night. And the one thing they said, Giannis was deserving of the championship because he was transparent. I said, damn, that word weighs deep. I was transparent with my last one. I was never been transparent. As a matter of fact, if the last woman I dealt with was to talk to any of the other women that I dealt with and said, when you ran game on Chris, how did the conversation go? Oh, we got over it and then blah, blah, blah. And I spoke to him later on that day. Every other woman that I've ever dealt with in my life knew you ran game on me. You're on a 2-week hiatus. Get the fuck off my phone. Don't call me or nothing. You see, I'm never going to transition into the bullshit. I tried to be transparent to see how it would work. It don't work. You can show a woman everything. You can show a woman a camera that follows you, a camera drone that follows you around 24/7. They will never believe what the fuck it is you're saying. This is only exclusive to the black women. This is not all modern day women, by the way. Their allegiance is to themselves and what the fuck it is they want to do, period. No matter what it is you say, no matter what it is you do, this is their itinerary. This is their curriculum. My mother decided, nope, I don't want to have a team with no man. My aunt, I don't want to be a team with no man. My grandmother had already decided that. That's where my mom and my aunts get it from. That's where my mom and my aunts get it from. My ugly ass grandmother. My ugly ass grandmother. That's where they get it from. They get it from her ugly ass. That's where they get it from. Ugly being trans down. That 24-year-old that y'all was listening to before I started this thing, that's where she get it from. It's a hand-me-down. These black women are keeping the tradition of just treating men like shit to hand down. This is why are you going to get one to say, all right, you get a few of them. I'm going to lie. Sister Shalakemia. There's the other one that I can't remember her name. Of course, Miss Ali. Of course, Donna Farrakhan. There's a few of them. But to get your woman that you've been in a conversation with to help her understand the curriculum and what you understand her is based on what a woman said, and it's ironclad, by the way. You're not going to persuade me to think anything different. Nope. I'm different. No, the fuck you ain't. You're negative. You're negative. Harmony and you are not fucking friends. Let me tell you something. A chick live in public housing, she got a fucked up mind state. Chick got a house and it's all fucked up, not in order. She can't enjoy it. Want to be all Afrocentric and all like. Listen, when I was 26, I dated a woman that was 38. That woman taught me how to have sex. Do I dare say it? That woman turned me into a freak. This woman was, she did an ad in Big Tail magazine. She was one of the models in that motherfucker. This is in the 90s when Big Asses didn't have its run like it have now. She was one of the women in there. And she was it was between her and another woman. They had them side by side, their asses almost touching each other, looking at each other like that. This woman was 5'11", ass this big, no waist, lived in my building. In the blizzard of 96, if y'all can remember, for those that live up north, that woman had me in her apartment and did shit to me that upped my fuck game. And that woman taught me. Afrocentric. When I went in that woman's house, that woman had plants everywhere. She would be like, "You want some salad?" Yeah, she went and pulled the leaves off of a plant, made salad with the leaves she had in the plant. I'm like, I know that she don't expect me to eat this shit. Oh, this is XYZ, blah, 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 blah. When she made me tuna, she made it in a pita bread. Went up to this one plant and stuffed the pita bread. When she went to wash her face, she went up to her aloe vera plant, sliced it in the middle, and rubbed her face with the aloe vera plant. Her name was Val. This woman was off the fucking hook. She wore those wraps, those African women wraps. When I tell y'all, if I can find big butt models in the 90s, I'm gonna try to find her. Her ass, she was 5'10". Her ass had to have been about a 65-inch ass. Her waist had to have been about a 40. That woman had mirrors all around in her room, in her bedroom. When I'm hitting it in the back, she have her ass up in the air looking at me fucking in the mirror. It was a experience. When we went to bed at night, she played those ocean things. When I would lay down in her house, man, I would be like, wow, she fucked me up mentally. She would earth sounds. Get up in the morning, I'm listening to birds chirping and everything. Like, what the fuck? She's playing it. But then you can meet a fake-ass Afrocentric chick that want to give herself the fucking hip-hop and claim she's Afrocentric. My friend Valerie was not a fucking hybrid. She was not a hybrid. She was a true Afrocentric woman. Took care of herself both inside and out. Valerie did not eat out. No, she didn't eat those chemicals and shit. She wasn't going to be 50 years old and then her body is going through all these fucked up metamorphoses because she's full of chemicals that she's eating from okie dokie fries. All that bullshit. Oh, don't get me fucking started. Val was a beautiful team member. She was a beautiful one. Beautiful. You got these individuals on that nowadays running around, got 50 fucking million friends. If they know how to twerk, leave they fucking ass alone. Let's be clear. They want to belong to the fucking indigenous hoe-ass society of just being free-minded and all this bullshit. They ain't trying to be in a team with a man. They ain't trying to team up with no man. They're not. And they don't want to build. You can't say I want to build with a man, but think a man is the enemy. I got an individual that I just got out of a relationship with, think that there's nothing wrong with her even having it in her mind that I got an issue with black women. But I tell y'all right here, right now, you know what? We're going to do this like this. I'm going to do this while I got y'all here. We're going to do this like this. I can't do it from the tablet. We're going to do this like this. We're going to do this like this while I got y'all here. While I got y'all here, we're going to do this like this. Then I'm a boogie. We're going to do this like this while I got y'all here. For individuals that are not watching me, I'm gonna do this. This is a woman that asked me, so what it is that you like about Black women, and all I did was love her. But the reason why we wasn't going to ever be at one, because she ain't have a team mentality. Her whole perspective, her whole thing was, nope. I belong to the indigenous women. Don't need a man society. That's why she gave me 5%, 30% of herself and thought she was giving me 100%. But that works when you with a no good nigga. 30% of yourself is more than enough. When you with a no good nigga, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. You're overdoing it. You know, like old girl on my Facebook, on my Instagram said, she said, sisters, she was talking to women of color. You're supposed to give bums change, not the pussy. And you look back on all the individuals that they was teammates with in the past, and you'll realize, oh, that's why, man, you could never make it. Because all the individuals that got your pussy, your bomb at, your wet ass pussy, and whether wet ass pussy, you know what they say, my pussy wet. And all the individuals that got your pussy in the past was bum ass motherfuckers. That Erica Snowden said we should be having babies. We're having babies with individuals not even worth saying hello to. This is why find a woman that's a fan of Shahrazad Ali. Find a woman. Understand what your woman love, and you'll understand the type of woman you're dealing with. You'll know just what type of woman to be to team up with. We gonna do this like this. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me. Hold on a second. I'm gonna entitle this video because I don't love my woman. I don't love my Black woman. I'm gonna entitle this "When a Man Loves a Woman." When a man loves his woman, these are the gifts. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me. I'm gonna put these gifts were given after the breakup in the description. Because a man says what he means and mean what he says. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm talking about. Her birthday was in February. Yep, I just sent the gifts out. The glasses, the Kazals, if you don't know, were brought from Germany. What's going on, Edmund Welch, you disgusting bastard? The glasses was brought in Germany. I brought the glasses. They sent the glasses to me with the ice blue glasses with the blue tint. I said, I don't want no tint. I want her to have clear lenses, so she can rock them motherfuckers every day, all day. And so I sent them back to Germany. And then I guess when they finally got the ones that I wanted, ice blue clear lenses, they then said, we have those in for you. That's what took it so long. But a man says what he means, and a man means what he says. I'm putting a title in, then I'm going to release this. Release this one. All right. So I just released that one over on Facts at 100%. So that video is getting released right now. You'll see the glasses and shit that I brought. Between the glasses and the frames, it was a little over $1,200 for both. And that's just how I get down. People, I don't know how to be no other way. I don't know how to be a bum ass bitch. But I gave an individual my word. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and send your stuff. I was asked, oh, so you still gonna give me my stuff? You still gonna give me my stuff? It's your stuff, of course, it's yours. But this is what a man does. A man. I don't do cheap. I don't do cheap. I rock dope frames. I rock Kazals. I rock hot shit. I make sure I put my woman in shit to where as though when a person say, when she rock the shit that I brought her, ain't gonna be no, oh shit, girl, I'm gonna ask my man to get me some of those. Bitch, your man ain't buying these. He'll walk on buy them. I want her to rock them motherfuckers and be walking around like, oh shit, those hot. I'm getting me some of those. I always want my woman to say, no, the fuck you ain't. You ain't getting none of these motherfuckers. Because that's what a man does. A man. I got to get out of here, y'all. I got a speaking engagement today at 1 o'clock in Richmond. I'll check you guys out later. Have a good one.